When the student ready, apparently the teacher appears. That's been the general consensus during my life. It's only because I've seeked, and when I found in what I've seeked more, and I've seeked more. Living a life of seeking and projecting um, for what the future's going to hold comes with consequences. For me, I've never been settled, never. Um, there's always something more. There's always something more for me to get up to in the morning, and I've heard that this isn't a good way to conduct yourself uh, in a life because of contentment. But why else are we here? Like, what a boring existence a life would be if it wasn't colourful, if it wasn't challenging, if it didn't push, um, if you had nothing to strive for every day. Um, you had no goals, no aspirations, no purpose. Well, that's really the alternative to not seeking or to live a life where you just do nothing and be. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong in like an Eckhart Tolle's version of the inner peace. I think it's great. I think peace is sensational, but I think turmoil is sensational too. I think there's a lot to learn in both. If you see, you can be this in turmoil. Don't be fooled by that. You can be that in turmoil, and that's one of the that's a trick. That's a trick to master, but that can be mastered under adverse situations and challenging times, upheaval, emotional turmoil, your life being turned inside out. I can remember when I was confronted years ago in jails and on the street too with aggression and people that wanted to fight me, and I wanted to fight them also back in the day. Um, or feeling threatened. Like there was people that fucking just scared the shit out of me. Um, Mate, I've been a kindergarten student in a high school at times. I felt fear and um, and I felt scared. But I had this ability. I don't know if it's even called an ability, but this calmness. It was like I go into flow, and I got that calmness, and I got that flow through challenging times, through working at things, through having to get it right, through survival. And we all act on that. You know, we all act on surviving, and a lot of stuff and a lot of behaviours that we display. Uh, it comes from survival. But then there's surviving and there's attaining. It's a two. There's two different things in it. You can like we're so supported in surviving and our democracy. It's beyond words. We've got social security. We've got housing. There's so many. There's so much support. If if people want it. But then there's the other side of it where we're motivated to attain. Um, we're not content with just a mundane, boring day-to-day existence. If that's what surviving is and not attaining anything, like, but to actually attain, there's going to have to be some effort and putting yourself out there and feeling pressure and fear and struggle. Um, I learnt a long time ago the power of surrendering to that. And I used the same principles when I applied to master selling. I'm an extremely good salesperson. It worked. The calmness. Um, the more the more calm I become, the more people could connect with me and vice versa. So I wasn't consciously aware of how I survived through remaining calm in fearful situations and remaining okay with the fearful situations. That's okay. It's going to happen. Let's do it. You know, like let's get this over and done with, or let's start rock and roll. You know, like let's get it on. Um, but yeah, just getting back to uh, purpose in a life and the motivation. It's there for everybody. It's as I said, it's a harder road because it's a lot more challenging. Um, but in that challenge, you can learn to handle it and to cope with it. Um, if if you go calm, go at peace, go release it, let it go. You know, um, detach yourself from your point of view, and you'll be free. Sounds simple, but the less you stay detached from your own thoughts, the more freedom there is. That's where the ultimate is. The less you're detached. So for me, um, it was that, okay, let's stay calm here. Everything else outside of me here is falling apart. This is chaos. There's a lot of shit happening here, but um, I'm gonna hold the thought. the fort by staying calm and at ease. And it worked. I learnt flow in that area. Um, and when I started getting in the flow, oh man, didn't I perform beautifully? There was no thinking in it. It was like it was natural. Everything just worked. The more I got away from thoughts and teaching myself to become calm in situations where I was motivated to create, helped to manifest. And I still apply it today, and I'll keep applying it to the day I die. So that's what kind of person I am. I'm that kind of person, as I said, where I can't sit back. It's just not in me uh, to not do things or try things. I actually get off on it. I love it. I love being in situations where where I'm feeling vulnerable and my nuts are so far frigging out between my legs it's bloody cold. Um, yeah, I like I like the just desserts for my efforts because I believe in the effort. I believe I'm capable, and everybody can arrive at believing that they're capable in any given situation. That doesn't mean you're not going to feel scared or you're not going to have doubt. I've still got doubt. I still get fear. Like, we're all human. We're all human beings. Um, I know I'm not having a go if I'm not feeling that. But not everybody's like it, and if I've got anything to offer anyone who resembles anything that I say, well, that's good and well. Um, but my motive is not for people to like what I say. I've been called to say, and that's where it starts and that's where it stops. So I say. I don't know what the outcome's going to be for anything in life. Yeah, I'm passionate. I'm driven, extremely, highly driven, highly driven. Got massive dreams, but I don't know if I'm going to die today. I don't know if I'm going to fall off the perch. I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know what's going to happen. I know what I'm going to do, but there's sometimes forces that will come our way and knock us off our perch to get us in that calm mode so we can handle it. So we're all cool for school. Yeah, yeah, these feeling emotions is great. Um, as long as we don't blame people for them. But if you practice and detaching yourself from your thoughts, you'll hopefully that detachment that you practice, detaching yourself from blame will pretty much run with it. It'll flow into it. You detach you work, you practice that, and yeah, you start to be good to yourself, don't you? You start to treat yourself good, so your opinions of others will be the same. Whatever our opinion is of ourselves, it's that's what we project out to others. So have a good day, and yeah, practice looking for the dream, being capable, and whatever coping mechanisms that work for you during the course and if, the journey that you create to whatever you want is a nice and a pleasant one for your ability where you're content with it and you can manage it internally. Have a nice day.